It's Weekend Scramble! This week we got Cyber Virus, Stand Your Ground, and Beat the Heat. Take it, Tiff. It said that on the thing.
I know.
He's just reading what he has to read.
Price is right in here.
So, for our first story, there is this new viral cyber attack that's happening, and it's actually airborne. So this is kind of scary.
Like airdrop?
Airborne cyber? Whoa. It's a viral airborne attack too?
But it's cyber.
And it's cyber.
Like through airdrop?
It's actually a Bluetooth cyber attack that's happening. So it's called Blueborn.
So if I take my phone off on Bluetooth, I'm safe?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, as soon as I read this, I'm like, oh, Bluetooth off. No, so apparently what's happening, they discovered this new virus that it attacks a weakness in the Bluetooth software. And so the way it spreads is any device that has Bluetooth capabilities on, it will spread to it without the user even knowing.
Oh no.
So this has
Wait,
potential.
it spreads what exactly?
It spreads this virus called Blueborn.
Okay, but we don't know what it does yet. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so they're just describing it as a malicious new virus.
And it fucks your phone up?
It has like malware that goes into your device, and it pretty much holds it for ransom. Like it can give you a notification, kind of what recently happened with the WannaCry ransom software. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, where you had to like pay bitcoins to get your shit back.
Yeah, and then a lot of people
Bitcoins.
they didn't even receive their device again. Like it was done. And so what's happening here is that they're saying that this could potentially affect up to 8 billion devices around the world.
8 billion.
I think it definitely affected my phone.
But
It sent some mean shit to my wife the other day. I don't know.
It happened?
Just trying to find an excuse.
It's the virus!
it sent some dick pics to some chicks I know.
I know.
I'll tell you that right now. And they were of me. And that's an invasion of my privacy.
Yeah, so it can infect Windows, Linux, Android, and iOS devices prior to the iOS 10. So if you have any devices that are...
So I should upgrade.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy. It's by Apple.
They're trying to sell their new phone, that's what it is.
Well, they're saying it affects everyone.
Did
Windows,
you see that new phone?
Android.
The new phone, can we talk?
They're stripping it away of everything. It's just a screen.
Who gives a shit about this phone, man? You can talk like the poop emoji? That was their big fucking...
You know what? When I saw that commercial, right? And they're like, as a feature, it's a fucking dinosaur in the background eating. I was like, how the fuck is that a phone feature, dude?
Right.
And they're trying to sell that as a feature for the phone. I was
know.
like, what the fuck?
And they're like, guess what else we got, guys? We got wireless charging. I'm like, everyone's had wireless charging. They've had wireless charging for like 4 years now.
That's the iPhone model, dude. It's fucking...
And they're like, we really think Steve Jobs would be real proud of us.
I don't think so.
No fucking way. He's like, you guys did a phone again? He's like, how many goddamn phones are we gonna do, guys? Where's the Apple car? Where's the Apple TV that's actually a TV that does something cool?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Still waiting for that.
Like, where's all the like cool shit? Like, I would take an Apple fridge at this point. Like, I'm sick of all this like another phone. It's smaller. The speakers are even smaller than ever. It's like, who?
Is it the 7? No?
X. It's called the Apple X.
Yeah, they ditched the numbers.
It's the 8 and the 10.
Yeah.
8 and 10.
And then what's cool about it? I just see people showing pictures of the gold one or the copper one.
I think it's they're trying to do the bezel-less, like no button thing. I think it was just dumb because like the feature was like you could turn your face into an emoji. That's not a fucking feature, dude. Like
And God knows, man. It's like, man, you know what's a real bitch about my phone? I have to like push down on it real quick to open it.
Oh yeah.
It takes forever to get in my
Now
phone.
it's like a
Now I can
face
just look at my phone and my phone knows I want it. I just don't like how many times are like in our lives are we at like say a Halloween party or something and it's like, oh fuck, I'm wearing a mask. Like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'd rather be able to do this shit. Like give me a break. People.
Halloween party.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But when you have your head up your ass and you're at the Apple campus and you're walking around like, what if we got rid of the button? Like, you know what I mean? Like that.
Or get rid of the
that's
headphone jack.
Right. It's like,
Dude, this headphone jack fucking thing is one of the I thought I would get used to it. I still haven't gotten used.
I can't believe they got rid of that headphone jack.
Fucking stupid.
so you have the one without the headphone jack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so do I
It's a
actually.
fucking bitch.
That's why I stuck with the
fucking
6.
airport. Like when you want to charge your phone and listen to some shit in the plane, you're fucked.
You're right.
Like you just gotta just chill for the next hour.
You get Bluetooth headphones, but then you're risking this.
And then then what if your Bluetooth headphone run out of batteries? You're fucked.
And that happens so quickly, by the way.
It's pretty useless. It comes with that adapter piece, and the adapter, when I try to plug my headphones into it, it doesn't even fit because there's a fucking different adapter. Like, what's the even point of it, right?
They're forcing us to go
It's
Android.
coming from Apple then. They're forcing us to use Bluetooth technology for the phone.
No, this virus it's preventing you from using Bluetooth. So how would it be Apple?
No, because they're trying to sell the new phones.
Anything above iOS 10, right? So the new phones.
So it affects anything
Below.
iOS 10.
So they're
trying yeah.
So they're like conspiracy. Buy our new fucking phone.
Well, and they know that I don't update that shit because every time I update it, I hate it.
Yeah.
It always changes something that I didn't want changed. Remember when they added news to it? I was like, I don't want your fucking shitty news. I don't want your shitty ass news all over my phone. Your news is terrible.
I know, and then I hate that they don't even let you customize a lot of the shit. Like you want to get rid of certain things and it doesn't let you.
No,
like
dude.
The whole news thing.
And my music now is like such a pain in the. I don't even know how to even click a song now.
Oh, dude, the fucking iTunes thing got hella more complicated. I hated that shit. I still don't know how to use it well on my shit, dude. I'm like,
I don't either.
I think Apple was just Steve Jobs' brain.
Yeah, and then
So when he left,
That was it.
How many more years do you think Apple has before they're gonna be dethroned?
You know what? I think everyone keeps on opening their mouths and saying like for everything Apple does. So for all I know, like as a cynical fuck, probably forever. Yeah. Because everyone loves their goddamn new iPhone.
that's true because people are like, oh, I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to get it. So
It's like next year, it's like got no screen now. It's like I don't know
I
why
heard
this is
Samsung's
better.
trying to come out with a foldable phone.
That's cool. That's different.
Yeah. It's actually different, yeah.
Back to the old school flip phones, Motorola's.
Yeah, but an actual like
Yeah.
whole.
But
It's
the
like
screen
an
folds.
iPad.
It's like
Oh, opens this way?
Screen, yeah.
Oh,
It's like a notebook or something. It's like
it's like a
I don't know
Nintendo
why I
DS.
need that, but sure. I mean, it's something else.
different, yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, but they're saying back to this blue-born virus thing. They're saying that it could even affect hospital equipment that has Bluetooth capabilities. So then it's kind of scary, but
We just
then
need to go
also
back
at
to the
same
old
time,
days.
What can you do other than just update whatever you need to update?
I ain't updating.
I ain't doing shit.
My family been here all these years, and we ain't updated. We ain't gonna update.
All right, for our next story. So, did you guys hear about this Facebook event for Hurricane Irma to actually shoot at the hurricane so it can turn back?
yeah, I heard people were shooting at it.
Shooting at it?
I'm sorry, shooting what?
Shooting their guns at the yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say I think this is awesome?
So they had this Facebook event. It says, shoot at Hurricane Irma. And then the detail, would you like to read?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is Goofy. So this goofy looking windy head ass named Irma said they pulling up on us. Let's show Irma that we shoot first
What the?
and we stand our ground. I think that's great.
So this went viral. 56,000 people that were interested in this event. And so it spread really quickly to the point where cops actually had to tweet out. They had to tweet out
course they
to
did.
clarify, do not shoot weapons at Irma. You won't make it turn around and it will have very dangerous side effects. Because then they also posted this.
But there were people really shooting at the hurricane though.
So that's the thing, I couldn't find reports of people that were actually shooting it because the people that created this event, they were saying that it was all a joke. Like, obviously they weren't being serious, but, you know, it's just...
But there are
people
idiots that
don't
would
know.
take that serious. Like, we gotta stand up against this hurricane, this
Yeah.
foreign invader.
Well, wasn't the hurricane a category 5 coming in to the coast, right?
It was supposed to be some.
And then all of a sudden it turned into a 3.
Yeah.
I think bullets work. That's what I think.
No, yeah, because they were also saying that, you know, they didn't expect anyone to actually take it serious and that what they've learned out of this whole experience is that a good chunk of people in this world don't understand sarcasm.
This is true.
I mean, yeah, and sometimes you guys will be sarcastic and then a lot of people will actually take you guys seriously.
Literally like 90% of the shit I say is sarcastic, which kind of sucks.
Listen, all you pussies would have been inside during Irma, and I'd have been outside with my rifle. Okay? And you know what else I would do? I would take it a little bit further because I like to talk shit. I would have peed on the hurricane.
Oh my god.
I would have.
The pee fights back.
I'd have been out there with like a case of beer, and I'd drink the whole thing, and I'd just be peeing on Irma.
Have you ever peed outside on a windy day Man, I peed all over myself. I wasn't know why,
my
and it
God.
was windy as hell, and I wasn't peeing.
Oh, I was with
the
you.
wind behind me. It started coming downhill toward me, so it was like hitting this block of wind and coming right back at me.
Oh my god.
You just kept screaming, "Oh fuck! I peed all over myself."
Could have just easily turned a little bit, and it probably went.
I mean,
could've
once
went that
I'm
way.
going, I'm sidestepping, and maybe I should have turned, but people were sitting behind me, so I didn't want to turn around.
Why are you pissing with people behind you?
No, they were behind me, so I was peeing toward the
He
mountain.
didn't want to show his dick to people. He was being considerate.
Yeah,
You could have walked away too.
I couldn't. I was.
Had to go.
So once you started peeing on yourself, you just kept peeing on yourself?
No, I started going left to right because I only had a 180. Like
Like a
I couldn't break the
sprinkler?
180 rule, you know.
You know what fucking sucks about like peeing though? Like when you can't really stop it very well.
No, you can't.
Like once it goes, it's just you could hold it for like another 3 seconds, and after that, you just feel like your dick's gonna.
Have you stopped mid pee?
I've tried like peeing.
That's what they do in North Korea to torture prisoners.
Hold it!
And they're like, now stop peeing. And because like, ah, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a torture tactic.
There's no worse torture.
That shit fucking hurts.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I watched my brother pee on his own forehead once because we were
How do you feel?
we were pulled off the side of the road during a road trip and he had to go so bad and we just see the back of him right like this shit and then all of a sudden like a spout of pee just goes right in the fucking head, dude. Oh, he never lived that down. We talked about that shit for fucking years.
How did that happen?
How did it happen?
Oh, because dicks are weird. I think he was taking his dick out and like.
So he had to.
unleashing.
So he had to go so bad. He just whipped it out and then flicked on his face.
he was like going as he was whipping it out and just.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
He did one of the streams.
What's up, piss head? That's all.
No, well, what's great though is the back of his head because you know is watching him go like.
Oh,
So
man.
good.
All right, for our last story, the city of Los Angeles is trying to tackle climate change by painting its streets with a paint that can reduce the effects of rising temperatures.
Explain this.
We've been needing this.
That's not real.
We've been needing this.
It's witchcraft.
No, so this gray paint is called Cool Seal, and it's a light-colored paint. And so what they're saying is that they've already tested it on multiple parts of the city, like in North Hollywood, San Fernando Valley.
That's where it's hottest. Yeah.
Here's the paint, and what they're saying is that they've already seen a 10-degree difference in these streets that actually have the paint. So it is working.
That's what it looks like.
It makes it brighter.
Oh, it's
The
kind of cool
streets,
looking, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it's cooling the streets down. And so what they're saying is that with these streets that are cooler, the people will use less AC, and so in turn it will be better for the
It's not
environment.
gonna happen.
I mean, from 110 to 100 degrees,
Still gonna use the AC.
it's still hot.
Yeah.
Big difference though,
Yeah.
10 degrees.
Yeah, it is a big difference.
Hey, dude, if it's only 100, I won't use my AC.
I've never heard anybody say that before.
Never.
I think we need more of some scented paint. I want to go to downtown Skid Row. Imagine you're walking down the streets and it smells like fucking bum piss, but the walls and the building smell like fucking strawberries.
Yeah, but I don't want to. But
Strawberry piss.
Yeah, strawberry piss.
Because there's a lot of restaurants in LA, so like I get a whiff of Indian food and some shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm just
Is it
walking
the
around.
curry or is it the dog shit?
It's constantly human piss and shit.
yeah.
Everywhere I walk.
I don't. LA's so unique, man. Like I've seen people shit in front of me so many times now.
Yeah.
It's like disturbing. Like nobody should see that. Nobody should see that like at least 40 times.
That's LA though, because like you could be walking and like it's like, oh, is that dog shit or human shit? Because it could be both.
It could be both.
Right on top of each other.
We don't know.
That's LA.
Like South Pasadena's nice, but I've seen that like 3 or 4 times like at night. Like this dude fucking squatted. It was right in front of this place we used to like to get margaritas at. But this dude like squatted. He took a shit. Then he looked at us like we were doing something wrong.
You're invading his personal.
Well, you're in his bathroom. He doesn't like that.
Look at me. What? Like, what do you mean, what, dude? You're taking a shit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Bomb ass margaritas, though, right?
I know. It's like, God. Just like sitting there.
While you're sipping on your margarita.
If only these margaritas weren't so damn good, we wouldn't come back here.
Does that make you want to move away?
From LA?
Yeah.
No, I complain, but I'm probably gonna complain about everywhere I live.
It don't matter.
There's always pros and cons, but just the bum situation though, I just wish it was something else.
They do too.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's true. Do you live somewhere in LA where it gets really hot? Like, would you appreciate?
Yeah, I live in the valley. There's no hope though. You could cover. You have to cover it in a plastic bubble and pump it with air because in the valley it's insane.
Yeah.
Like it's like the fucking surface of a different planet.
Oh no.
It is.
You don't think the paint will actually make a difference?
No, but I think this is a great way of using city money for something and pretending like it's affecting things. Like that's what we always do. It's so funny.
I guess they're at least like paving the roadways.
Right.
Oh.
I mean, our asphalt does contribute to like the hot summers that we get.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you know, LA. Hey, have you ever flown into LA and seen like what a suburb jungle it is? It's just nothing, no dirt. It's just all.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it comes down and that black asphalt just takes up all the heat.
I just love that every 30 years the saga changes, right? Like 30 years ago it was global cooling. Then it became global warming about 10 years ago, and now it's just climate change in general. it was just changing. We don't know how it works, but we're gonna figure it out. Like I just love all that shit. So every time I hear it's like we're doing this to combat, I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, when we hear the next study, I can't wait to hear what the change is. It's like red wine is good for you, and then you hear red wine is bad for you, or like vitamin C is preventative for sickness. Oh, now we find out it's not. We don't know shit. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
But the only place where the science is settled is global warming, climate change, global cooling. I love that. That's the only place. Everywhere else, we just found out the cradle of civilization is not Africa. We found out it's in Europe. But there's like fucking 3,000 documentaries where it's like, welcome to the cradle of civilization. The plains of Africa. You know what I mean? And they just found out that this is not the case. So it's like, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Like I love pretending.
They're gonna find something else. I think they recently found a structure in Turkey or something like that predates mega structures or something like when we were supposed to be hunter-gatherers and all that stuff. It was like 10,000 BC or some. It predates.
I wonder if there's like a scientist, and every time that happens, it's just like, you fucking bitch. Like, you just fucking made me look like a dumbass. Everybody just outdoing each other.
Yeah, we're gonna keep finding crazier things.
We always do. I mean, look. There's, you ever heard of the medieval warming period where it was hotter than it is now?
Yeah, and a medieval ice age.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was one.
The little ice age or
We're
whatever.
supposed to have like a little ice age every 10,000 years or something like that. Yeah, that's when they're saying, those violins. What is it called? The
Stratosphere or Stratus.
yeah. Stradivarius. The reason why those violins are so like expensive and good is because
How cold
during
it was.
that time there was a little ice age. So all the wood and all the trees, like we're not gonna get that back. So the trees from that era, it's like they make the best violins. But that's how they find out. It's like, oh yeah, there was a little ice age during that time in Europe.
The state of California is trying to use 100% renewable energy by 2045.
2045? That's fucking hella long from now. God damn.
But 100%. That's pretty.
And according to
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And according to a lot of the current studies, like we're all fucked by 2052 or some shit. So what's the point? That's what I'm saying. It's
Well,
like
the point is to prevent that. I guess.
no, because if they actually cared about preventing it, they would do nuclear power wall to fucking wall. That's all they would do. Because it's the only thing that could actually reverse these so-called effects that we're talking about is nuclear power. And yet all the same people who always tell us, oh, we gotta, turn off your air conditioners and all this shit, they never want to build new nuclear power plants. That's the only thing that would actually solve the problem.
It would? How?
Well, because we use a lot of coal, right? Like America, China, everyone. And nuclear power does not have those
High amount of output for a low.
less CO2 in the atmosphere. They don't release CO2 in the atmosphere. Nuclear powers. But that's what I'm saying. Like if you actually wanted to solve the problem, they would be doing this. If it was that dire, they would be doing all this nuclear energy everywhere. They're not. It's such a fucking joke that way.
The world has a nuclear power phobia, though. It
does.
I think it's a media thing. Like they need to rebrand nuclear power.
Yeah, with the tsunami and then the radiation going into our ocean and all that stuff. But
Maybe just don't build it next to an ocean.
Well, they do it. They do it so that they can sink them in there if shit goes down.
Okay.
Yeah. But then
so a Chernobyl doesn't happen.
Right. We got those mutated animals and shit all over the place.
But that's pretty good. You get Fukushima and Chernobyl. Other than that, like we have thousands of plants all over the world. Damn, dude.
Hey, you guys want to stalk any of us? Well, go ahead down to the description box below and you can follow us on the Instagram and all kinds of stuff. For more videos,